What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, April 19th. In today's video, I want to share with you 3 altcoins I want on your radar, because these 3 altcoins are layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. Now, the reason we talk about these altcoins is because they have the most promising future, and they are within the top 20 altcoins within CoinMarketCap. What does that mean? It means that they have a high market cap, which also means they have a more promising future ahead of them in this ever-changing landscape. So your returns, your ROI could be stronger or more solidified and stronger because the foundation is built by these 3 different layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains. So with that said, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to this channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, girls, what are those 3 altcoins? Well, there are a ton out there, but let's go ahead and focus on the first one. And I mentioned before is Solana. Yes, I always bring up Solana. Solana right now is around $23 US per Solana. Around a 9 billion market cap, evaluated around 12 billion. Now we can see here we are definitely at a really low price within Solana. Could it reach up to the upside? I definitely think so, because they have a lot of things being built. We've mentioned the Saga phone, which I'll put a link on the upper right hand side talking about Solana and what they're developing other than their own blockchain. They're definitely scaling, but I want to provide with you an update. Now, we do know that their NFT sales have still been building. We can still see a lot of liquidity flowing into this ecosystem consistently, even after Utes and DeGods had left the ecosystem, which funneled millions of dollars. We are still seeing millions of dollars, even thousands of dollars per week, per day over here on the Solana ecosystem. Now, I want to share something with you from Sol Beach Bum, which was a really great idea of understanding regarding gas fees. Now, we do know Solana has the cheapest transaction and gas fees that I know on any other blockchain. Now, this is something you need to know. He says, meanwhile, on Solana, compressed NFTs mean you can mint 1 million NFTs for just $100. He's referring to this. So if you want to mint NFTs, you can mint it for around 5.35 Solana, or at the time of the recording, $113. But if you compared it to, say, for instance, Ethereum, then it would cost you around $33,000. Or if it's on Polygon, which is a little bit cheaper, $32,000, but that's still a lot of money. That's why compressed NFTs, if you can mint it, is absolutely a great steal. And this is, again, technology being built within Solana. And the last thing I want to share with you is we got to look at Solana's virtual machine. Now, this is something called parallel processing. What does that actually mean? Well, basically, when you have scalability within any blockchain, what people are most concerned about with scalability is it going to be environmentally friendly? Are the transaction fees going to be cheap? And that's what we can do, is think about world scale adoption. How is the world of Web 2, or just the world in general, going to adapt to a blockchain? Because if you did it with Ethereum, yes, all 3 of these altcoins, all 3 of these stores of value, such as Bitcoin, it can be sent peer-to-peer around the world within a matter of minutes to even a matter of a half an hour, depending on which blockchain you use. But the thing is, what is the concerning part is it environmentally friendly? Because right now we're living in a world where basically climate change has affected us, and rules and regulations are changing country to country, that we have to think towards the future as a progressive future. So Solana is trying to be the most environmentally friendly blockchain out there. And that's why the Solana virtual machine, if you haven't read it already, is pretty cool. This is a great article, and you can find it from Squad's protocol. Now, let's talk about the second altcoin and also layer 2 solution. That is Polygon. I bought Polygon up before in the past, but I'm still bullish around it. Around $1. Now, this is a layer 2 solution to Ethereum. So basically you can buy, swap things within Ethereum, but on Polygon, and it's much cheaper because the transaction fees are way cheaper in my point of view. It's around 10 billion in terms of market cap. Fully diluted market cap or valuation is around 11 million. It actually has been holding steady, I think, based on this chart. It hasn't really taken a plummel. Now, what I want us to take a look at is the gaming sector, which is basically what Polygon is fighting to be all about as one of its main head honchos. Now, what do I mean by that? So Ryan Riot, who's also the former YouTube gaming director, CEO, has now moved over and worked for Polygon as one of the presidents to facilitate this. And so he's using his expertise of gaming and merging it into Polygon. Now Polygon's fighting to be the #1 dog in terms of the gaming sector for Web3 gaming. So that's really cool. And as you can see here, we also have other things such as the NFT collection is growing. We see that y00ts actually migrated over to Polygon from Solana and is now the most traded collection on there as of right now. But we will not ignore other things, such as that Starbucks, which is a Web2 brand, worked with Polygon to launch their first NFT collection, which was absolutely free. And then on secondary, it was selling for $2,000. Now, Starbucks, happy with that solution, is now coming up with its second NFT collection, but it's not going to be free. It's going to be a paid NFT collection. And who knows how much this will be worth on secondary. But again, each NFT will be priced at $100. So Starbucks is doing this could be really big for Web2 companies to see this model and possibly adopt it within their own thing, because NFTs are a big thing. Let's look at the other partners. Again, we talked about Starbucks, but we also have MasterCard, Twitter, BitPay, Instagram, Nike, eBay. We also have Opera, Coinbase, Facebook, Reddit, NFL, Adobe, Adidas. Again, the list keeps going on and on and on. We even have DraftKings over here. So you can see that Polygon isn't going anywhere. And this is something where I think you should have maybe a little bit of exposure to if you're willing to risk that amount of money. Again, not financial advice. Now let's talk about the third and last altcoin, and that is also a layer 1 solution. It is Avalanche. Now Avalanche is trading around $20 at the time of this recording. Market cap 6.7 billion with an evaluation of around 14.9 billion. Now we look at the overall chart, is definitely taking a dip. This could be a good time to have some exposure because its all-time high price was around $120 in the bull market at the end of 2021. Now Avalanche is a blockchain where it has subnets. What does that actually mean? That means you can create a blockchain within this blockchain, which is something that I've never seen any other blockchain do. The fact that you can create a subnet blockchain within Avalanche, within its own blockchain, is pretty cool in my opinion. And so we got to look at some other things such as their virtual machine. Again, everybody's looking towards scalability and not sacrificing security, also creating great cheap transaction fees. That's super important. And for a blockchain to be within a blockchain, this is something that's really important for this space. And then also they have another part of them which is also focused around gaming. This game is called the Lords of Light. This is one of many games. This kind of reminds me of Gods of Unchained on Solana, but this is another card-based player game, but they're also focused on this as well. Again, these games are going to be the future sooner or later, so you just got to pick your battles. Which coin do you want to get invested in? But also we have something called Merit Circle, which is building an Avalanche subnet called Build on Beam. And this is also really cool. Again, people just finding innovative ways to somehow scale, but also be innovative as well. And the last thing I want to share with you is another one called Gunzilla Games, which is also launching its Guns game within the platform. Again, a lot of different things I want to share with you, but I think what's really unique about Avalanche is the fact that it's blockchains within a blockchain. And it could be something where people, or at least investors and institutions, family offices, look to and be like, you know what, we want to invest in something different, have different exposure. Maybe Avalanche is the way, because all these other layer 1 and layer 2s are just focused on their own blockchain. But to do a blockchain within a blockchain and that scalability can grow, it could be huge for Avalanche and its token. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and conclude it. How do I feel about all three of these coins? Again, this space is ever changing, and we do know that maybe Polygon, Solana, maybe Avalanche won't always be the top dogs. So you have to evaluate and know the process of what their future may look like. You got to do research on each one of them. Are the developers flocking over to the blockchain? Or the games? Are the NFTs? Are the digital DeFi swaps? Are they all innovative? Are they developing enough trading volume? Is there enough TVL or total volume locked, meaning people who have locked funds to stake things, or who knows, earn percentages or interest back? Again, you want to see where the money's flowing into before anybody else does, because again, you want to add those things up to evaluate how much you want to invest in each one of these. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you deciding which three of these altcoins you want to have some exposure in, because that's what we do on this channel. We educate, we inform, so you can make the best investment decision for yourself. So with that said, if you like what you've seen and heard, please smash up that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and buy and sell orders on both NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Until then, I'll see you guys, girls, next time.